Hi, welcome to my channel, and if this is not your first time to see my video, thank you for stopping by. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always checking my page. And if you never subscribe to my page, try and make you subscribe and make you turn on the notification bell so that when I drop video you go get notification. Now today I want to talk about how I want show now how you go fill your Polish visa application form. It is very simple, whether not for work or not for study. It is very simple to do them. So I go show you a very live demonstration so that you go know how to do them. Also remember, say for my previous video I show you the types of Polish visa we then get. So depending on where you they go or where you want go to, you go know the right class of visa way you go choose, because failure to choose the right class of visa they always lead to refusal or denial. Now if you want apply, whenever you deal with anything relating to maybe you want fill visa stuff or you want pay something online, always they check the URL. So now the correct URL for Polish embassy we dey for Nigeria be this, or correct or general Polish embassy if you want apply for visa, because depending on the country where you dey it go change, you understand. So once you're here you're safe, so always watch out for the URL whenever you dey try to apply for something. Now when you come to this URL, normally na Polish property and the official language for Poland na Polish, so the page is also in Polish. So but no they scared or something like that say how you go take understand this. The website is actually user friendly, because you can actually come here change the language. So you need to select here English so that you can understand wetin you dey do. And now for this website, now here you fill the application visa application form and also book appointments. So wetin we go do now, you have to locate Nigeria. You know say Nigeria dey for N, you go click on N and you go see Nigeria, you select them and you go select Abuja. Now we come to this page, and this page I go try explain, and though I don't explain that for my previous videos, right? Now if you dey choose type C visa, for example, or you choose maybe type A transit visa and the rest of it, this is the form where you go fill. You go click here to register for your appointment, and you click here to fill the visa application form. But if you are coming to maybe Poland for study and for work, now this national visa you go select. Now national visa you go select. All of them, you see the information for here. For example, both of them na type D visa. Remember, both of them are type D visa. However, then inside that type D, then get two section. One na for study and one na for work. So if you dey come for work and you can't select this one, automatic refusal, and if you select this one, automatic refusal. So if you dey select this one inside, as we go see, e get section where you go select. Normally if you dey come for work or for study, the visa application form is the same, but when you're booking your appointment, be sure say you select the right category. Currently right now, to get Polish visa appointment is very difficult, right? And normally if you want book your appointment, now here you suppose come this national visa register form. So now for the sake of this video, now for people wey want apply for visa for either work or for study, and a national visa we go take to this video. However, the same thing still apply for people they apply for Schengen, right? So if you are applying for Schengen, remember Schengen na type C visa we will talk for our previous video. And if you want to apply for type C visa, it means say you don't want dey for this Schengen zone for more than 3 months, which is 90 days, right? So that's the maximum they can give you for this visa. But if you are going to extend or stay more than 90 days, which is 3 months, you go need apply for national visa, right? So I will show you everything for this form. So normally if you want book appointments now just to tell the embassy say I dey come now, so I won't come visit you now, I won't come drop my documents and the rest. Because normally if person no invite you come in house, you know, feel badging. No, I know they use Nigerian context because you know people feel badging on you for Nigeria, but for abroad you need to book appointment for literally everything. So you can't just barge into people's houses and expect them to open their doors for you. So it's a normal thing. I know say for Nigeria, maybe this illustration not go really feel work like that, but however, booking an appointment means that you are telling them that you're coming. So normally if you're coming for apply for study or work, this is where you go. You click this place, it takes you to this place, right? Now you go, verification check. It go ask you whether you be human, Oh, this one hard though. Let me change it. So it's asking you to choose all the animal that displays non-walking animals. So this is non-walking, this is non-walking, this is non-walking. So you just want to verify whether you be human being. So we are done with that. So look at for that emphasis where they mention. It's asking the type of visa you want. Now you can see national visa orders, national visa work, national visa study. Now if they come for studies, now this national visa study you go choose. And if they come for work, now national visa work you go choose. And if you want stay, maybe you want stay more than, let's say, more than 3 months, we be say Schengen visa no fit cover, you go choose this one, right? So for the sake of this video, we choose studies. It go ask you the location apparently in Abuja. Now the only location waiting for Nigeria be that, you could select that. It go ask you who you want make, how many people you want make reservation for. So for the sake of this video, we'll use one person, we'll select that. Now there is no appointment for currently right now, right? But if say now when appointment they available, there will be another like this kind of drop down or something like that, where you go select dates and you go just choose any dates where they convenient for you, and you go get email notification where if you follow the email, you go carry you come to this one, you go come fill your form. But because this one not there available, make we come for this one. Now because I don't fill this form before, so I know some of the rules, right? So now if you want fill this form today on a safer side, just use capital letter or true. If you see for your text, make you use the Latin alphabet only, and for bracket then put capital letter. So they tell you say make you use capital letters, because all these numbers we then list here, if you look out for here, you get some ones will be say if your answer go make you jump go somewhere and it go dey graded out. So that's why they don't want you to. And some of them the now drop down, you could just select within the inside. For example, you go see 1 2 no 4, but then job go 5. So if you really look at them, you go see say drop down there for here, so you don't really need to use capital letter. So but in order not to just miss anything, just use capital letter for anywhere where you go type inside here, right? So make we no waste time, make we start to the filler. So the first one are surname, which is family name. That's like your surname, so you go write your surname for there. Then so your surname, you go write them for there. Surname at birth, or if you don't change your surname before, for example, maybe this one will apply to people, married women, maybe your papa name before you marry, you go see put them for here. But for the sake say I be guy, I go see put my surname, I go repeat them because I never changed my surname before. Now it's asking for my first name, so I'll put my first name here. And if you be somebody will be say you get middle name, now here you go put them, right? But if you don't get middle name, say now only 2 names there for your passport. And please make sure say you enter your name as exactly as it did for your international passports, because anything where they different, it will actually give you wahala. And make sure say your name for international passports, your NIN and everything in match where you understand. Now date of birth, you go select your date of birth. Place of birth, if na Lagos dem born you, if na Kano, if na Sokoto, if na Oyo, if na Rivers, you go select am for there. Country of birth, for the sake of this video, na Nigeria dem born me. And now your nationalities, normally na Nigeria we all be, you understand. But if you get another nationality, you fit still select am. Your original nationality, say now if you get dual citizenship now or something like that, if you select your second citizenship here and the country where dem born you, or maybe dem born you for abroad, you fit still select them for here. Say okay, where dem born me for abroad. When they get my belly, then carry me, then travel go abroad, go born me, then come back for Nigeria. But if that is not your case, say na Nigeria dem born you, and na Nigeria you dey, and na Nigeria you grow, so that's both of them as Nigeria. Your sex, whether you be man or you be woman, you go select am. Your marital status, married, single, you don't divorce, whichever one that is applicable to you, you select am. Now your national identity number, na here your NIN number go come in, right? You go write am for here too. Now passport data, type of travel passports, normally na ordinary passports we get, except say you be government official, like government official wey be say you get diplomatic passports. So if you know wonder the type of passport wey you get, just already know say na ordinary passport you get, because if you get diplomatic passports, you no even need to think about am, because you already know the type of passport wey you get. For the fact say you dey think the type of passport wey you get mean say na ordinary passport you get, so just select am and this side go dey graded out. So if you get like some special type of passport which is not listed there, if you select am, you go ask you make you put am for here. But since this one na ordinary passports, majority of us get, so you go take am go here. Then your international passport number, if you look for that your biometric biodata, if you open your international passport, see that place where your picture there and all those information, go by the right extreme right hand side, you'll see that number where they there, you go put am. You understand? So now there you put the number for here. Now you see for that same page where you there, you go see the date where they issue you for that passport. You go see the dates where it go expire. So you just put them as exactly as it dey for the passport. Then who issue the passports? Usually na Nigerian Immigration Services, they issue our passports, right? So if you want carry small pikin travel, say maybe you want carry your pikin, maybe na one of them or na two of them, you need to fill all this information. And if them, how many children wey you want carry go, it depends on how many children wey you get, so you go put more to get more of this column. But for the sake of this video, now only one person dey travel, and you go say this does not apply, excuse me. So this does not apply go automatically grade this place out. It means say you know they carry any small pikin travel. So now this section now waiting consign you as per your contact. So states, they say states, but now country they mean, which is country, your Nigeria. States where you dey, let's say na Lagos you dey. If no be Lagos, put the states where they applicable to you. And then the states, the place for Lagos where you dey, whether na Agege, whether na Lekki, whether na this thing, you put down for there. Your postal code, try find out wetin be your postal code. You dey for Google, just Google like Agege postal code, Isolo postal code, blah blah blah, something like that. Then your address, you go put your full address here. So you put your full address, you understand, and move forward. Then your email address is your email address. If you put the email address where they applicable to your own. All these ones na sample, for example. So our telephone call line is this. So you put telephone number. Understand? Other data, residency in a country other than the country of current nationality. So no, because you no get another nationality. But if say you dey live abroad, you get another nationality, you go select yes and you go put your residency card details for here. But because that is not applicable, if you say now from Nigeria you dey apply form, you put no in here, go automatically dey graded out. Now current occupation. So depending on what you dey do, right, there are lots of occupation where you dey do for here. So remember, say then get white collar job. Remember that time when say somebody say white collar job means a person where they work for office, like professionally, like skilled worker. Blue collar job means like people they do not unskilled job, make I put it that way. So if maybe your work fall under blue collar job, like hairdresser, blah blah blah, those kind of thing, maybe just check your profession. If it's not here, then you fit select blue collar job, or you fit even select others. You understand? Others. You understand? Depending. You understand? So depending. And if, for example, say you be student, anything, teacher, select whatever that is applicable to you, right? Let me just say and be baker, for example. So employer and employer's address and phone number. For students, name and school, name and address of school. So if you dey work, say you don't go school finish, you dey work, maybe you go put the name of your employer and the details. But if you still dey go school, say you still dey university or maybe something, put the name of your university for here and the location and the details. So for the sake of this video, I go choose employer. Say person wey employ me, say ABC. So my employer did Nigeria, state dey for Rivers, for example, place say the Port Harcourt, postal code, address let me just put so you just put whatever address that is applicable to you, and then your phone number of your company. So put your phone number of your company here. So email address, you then get fax, you put, if they no get, you leave them. So here is now the main purpose of your journey. So remember, say for the sake of this video, is either you're going for study or you're going for work. Right? So, or if you select others, if you still write work or anything, you understand? So always select it. Remember, like this visa form where I mentioned, it is applicable now. Almost the same thing if you want to fill this Schengen visa too. Now still the same information they there. So that's why you have all these options. So you select what is applicable to you. So for study, you select study. If it's for work, you can select others and write work or whatever. So choose what is applicable for you. So for the sake of this video, I want to assume that it is study. Now, travel data, right? Now, because say you dey, for the fact say you, I want to talk. Number one, national visa na Poland, right? Now, even if you choose Schengen zone form, you're filling Schengen form, because you choose to apply your Schengen visa through Poland, your first country where you go need to enter for that Schengen country na Poland. Like your first country where you could enter, like destination, your accommodation, and you go first touch your ground, touch your leg for this country, right? So member states will also be Poland. So for the sake of this video, which we said is study anyway, so where you are going to is Poland. If your first member state is Poland, right? This is your business is with Poland. So if you're feeling Schengen zone, maybe you can just, where you want first drop, maybe not Germany, or you want coming through France, or you want coming through Germany, Italy, you'll put out for here, but your destination is this, right? But if for national visa, let both of them be Poland. Please be guided. Now, number of entries requested. I strongly advise you to use multiple entries. multiple entries, because this is the reason. If they give you visa so that if you travel from maybe Poland, go Germany, go all the Schengen zone, because there are about 20 countries or 26 countries or something like that in Schengen, right? Now, this will allow you to go out of the country and come in, go out and come in, go out and come in, you understand? But if you select just one, even if you go for the next, go to the country where the next border, you will not be able to enter back. That means you have to, from there, they come Nigeria, come reapply. I beg. They're very, very important. And no select this one. Means say you can only enter one and leave the country once and come back. Other than that, you are going back. But choose multiple entries means that you can enter and come in as many times as you want, as long as your visa is valid. You understand? Now, visa requested for. Remember that this visa you are applying for, this national visa, is you are applying if it's you are using national visa if it is more than 90 days, right? If it is more than 90 days. So here, generally, what I know so far, except it go change tomorrow, Poland no fit give you more than 365 days visa. So even if you're coming for studies and your studies is for 3 years, for 2 years, it doesn't matter. No fear. So the number of days you're requesting is 365. Don't put 3 years, 2 years. They can't give you more than 1 year. So what is expected of you is that they will give you 1 year here. When you get to Poland, you keep extending your stay. Or when you get to the country you're going to, you keep extending your stay. Do you understand? So don't make that mistake. Choose the maximum of days, which is 365 days. This is 1 year. In fact, choosing this does not mean anything, because if they won't give you visa, they even give you less than what you requested for. I know so many people that they even give 3 months or 4 months or 5 months or 6 months, but they requested for 1 year. So do not request for less. So visa requested for is 365 days. National visas issued during the last 5 years. So if they don't issue you visa before, you state. If they never issue you, you state time. They don't issue. If they never issue you, you said no, this place will be graded out. So if it is more times they've issued you, you can also put it here. Like when you select yes, you can put as many times. So you say no. So fingerprints collected previously for the purpose of applying for Schengen visa. So if you have applied for Schengen visa, they've collected your fingerprints. Do not lie. Say yes. If they've never applied for Schengen before, say no. Even if it was not from Poland you apply, in as much as even if na Denmark you go apply for Schengen visa before, maybe then deny you or something like that, say yes, because the truth is that they can get this information. Whether you say the truth or you say lie, they will see this information. And if you lie, it's going to make your case more difficult, right? Because they feel like you're not a trusted person. Like even if all the things we thought say you will come back, they don't even trust you whether you go come back. So choose honestly what applies to you, right? Then 28, entry permit for the final country of destination where applicable does not apply. So that does not apply. Intended date of arrival to the Republic of Poland. Intended day of departure from the Republic of Poland. Now, this is where I told you needed to. Typically, right? Typically, how it works. Remember I tell you, say from here, you go first of all select your national visa, register form. So you go book your appointments, then they will send you link. You can start to fill this visa form, right? Application form. Now, ideally, assuming you don't do that one, maybe you don't select 1st of September, maybe your appointment date, right? Maybe the day of your visa interview, 1st of September. Here, remember that law that says that you cannot apply anything less than 15 days of traveling. Let's say this date is the day you need to do your visa interview. Go. You cannot say you are traveling anything from here to here from this date is forbidden for you to say that, because if you choose any date from here that you are traveling from here to here, or from here to here, 15 self, from here to here, is automatic refusal. So from here to going forward, October, November, December is safe. So for the sake of, giving to Caesar what belongs to Caesar and doing something that is right, just if your appointment is here, just say maybe your dates of traveling is somewhere from here or here. Let's just say, to be on the safer side, you can just choose here. Just to be on the safer side. That's what I would suggest. I would tell you not to indicate that you're traveling at least more than 3 weeks from the day of your visa appointment. You get why? Then they said the date you intend to leave the country. Remember, forget the fact that your study is for 2 years, your study is for 3 years, your study is for 5 years. No, let that one bother you. Remember, here you said you're applying for 365 days, meaning that exactly 1 year you will be leaving the country. Meaning here, 2025, this is, so 8 is August. You are leaving the country. So this is what you are telling them. I don't know how this makes sense, but this is just the right thing to do. So you give them exactly 1 year, because you stated here that it is 365 days. So you give them 1 year. You're entering this. This is the day you intend to get to your country, to their country, and this is when you intend to leave. Like, you have to leave their country. You understand? Or you can even make it a bit like something like this, right? Now, here again, remember, when you're booking your flight itinerary, make sure that your flight corresponds with these dates, to be on a safer side. So that means if you're booking your flight itinerary, say your appointment is on the 1st of September, for example, you're booking your flight, that your flight is going to leave Nigeria on the 30th and probably get there on the 1st of October. You go see, you don't see I'm right? So it is okay for you to book flight that is, let's say, 30. But if you can't book your flight, say you are leaving on the maybe 25th of September, and your intended date of going to their country is 30, it means you are not, your stuff are not tallying, they are not, they know they synchronize. So you have to be very careful with this. Then, data of receiving persons. So here, now, person where they invite you come Poland. Here now, data of person where they invite you come Poland. Remember say you don't pick. Remember say you pick. What's they call them? You pick employer for up, right? Remember, you pick employer here. Say you dey work. Remember, say you pick, say na study, for example. Sorry, you pick study. Here, it means na person they invite you, because na study, na school they invite you. If na company they invite you. So this one, you don't already provide the information earlier. You understand? So name of the company that is inviting you, 32, right? 31 and 32. So if na person, single person, they invite you, this no go dey graded out, but you put the name of the company where they invite you. Did I miss anything? Okay. So name of the company where they invite you, or your school. Let's say university, country, apparently Poland, place Warsaw, postal code just you put the address of your school for here. Your school address go dey for your admission letter. Your school gets address, you understand? So your school name repeats the same process here. Yeah, your school, usually for me I added my school, but if you have a contact person in your university, you can also put it here. For the sake of this video, I'm just putting anything. Then you put the phone number of the school that is reachable. Then you put the school university email. If you don't get another number, you can always repeat the number. Now that's gone. Now this is the most important place. Very, very important. Very, 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 very important. Very important. Now this place has to do with your proof of fund, and this is where sometimes some people get it messed up. Now, depending on your circumstances, right? If now you dey sponsor yourself, you go just select this one. It means that you dey sponsor yourself. But if now another person dey sponsor you, you go select this. So if na the person wey you get, if say na scholarship or something, another person wey say na scholarship, person wey dey na scholarship you get, for example, you could just tick am say na person wey you put the address for up, na then they sponsor you. Maybe the person wey dey invite you over, maybe the school, the work or something like that. But if not, just select others. If no be them, then you come put am who dey sponsor you. Maybe father, mother, sibling, uncle, auntie, whatever the case is, spouse. Anyone. So depending on wetin work for you, just know, because different strokes for different people. So different strokes for different people, right? So just know what works for you and you select that. Now, means of support during your stay, usually cash. You have accommodation. If you have accommodation, all expense covered. Maybe if you have others, but usually it is these three, because you need cash, which you have in your bank account. If you have accommodation already sorted out, you select this. All expense covered during the stay, if your sponsor is willing to do all this, or now you go cover everything. If you have traveler check, if you have credit card, if you have, you just select everything that is applicable to you. Travel and health insurance. Like I said, I'm going to make a video on how you can, purchase your travel insurance. So the dates when your travel insurance go start to the read, you go select them for year, right? So let's say you are traveling on the 30th of September, right? Remember we chose 30th for here. Remember we chose the dates you intend to travel. The date you intend to travel. So usually for me, what I did is that my insurance started counting a day before I left, so that I don't want them to have any issue. And I purchased 1 year, 3 months insurance. So you can select that you want your insurance to start this day. Travel insurance valid until, you understand. So let's say your insurance started counting from 29th of September. 1 year is 2025, and maybe September, October, November, I can just say this is when it will be valid. So remember, it is more than 1 year. Remember, we're applying for just 1 year visa, but we are purchasing insurance for more than 1 year. So the insurance really cover you well. So data of the document authorizing you to work. So if you are going for work and not study, so now here you go put all the documents we then give you. So all these documents, you go see the documents where you go get for work, go get any of these things we then write for here. So you go select the one that is applicable to you, right? But if you are going for studies and not for work, you just select this. It does not apply to you. Then EU data, if you have family member that are European, or their permanent residency or something like that, you fill here. If you don't have, you say not applicable. Then, so if you have, maybe you marry somebody will be European, you can put their data here. You can select spouse if you have a child, if you have a grandchild, if you have a dependents, ascendants, whatever. But since it does not apply to you, say it does not apply, so you move forward. So data application, that applicant's data here means that you select all these things. See, they said you are aware that visa fee is not refundable. So whenever they refuse you or they grant you visa, they will not reimburse you your money. So you are accepting. And here they have like requirements. You have insurance and all those things. You say yes. You declare that everything that you have submitted is good. Select it, and here you acknowledge that you are consenting that they can use your data. You understand? They can process your data, because in Europe they have something they call this GDPR law. It means nobody can take your data without your consent, because all this one way people they always do for Africa, where that they use people data up and down, they publish them online. It's a serious offense in Europe. So nobody can process your data without your permission. So you are giving them the permission that they can process your data. So when you're done, you click next. You go tell you say you sure say everything they correct. It will ask you if everything is correct. It will show you everything you have filled so far. See here, you say other email addresses than the one provided in visa form shall not be used for when contact. So the email address where you put, it means that the only email address then will take contact you. So they ask you, say, make you see everything where you don't do. Is it alright? So if you go ahead, say next. If you save, it don't go. Right? So this is how you do it. When you save, you don't save, then you print them out. But I don't want to save this because it's not really cool. And so that's how you fill your visa application form. And I advise you that anytime you want to fill your form, make sure that you're really settled. You're not in any tense situation. You can see it's graded out for me to go through it again, look at it, whether you can see you cannot correct, you cannot type anything right now, but before you submit, it say you should go through it again. If you want to make correction, you see correct, you click on it. If you go back, you're able to edit it. See, you can edit it, you can edit. So when you are sure, you click on next, go through it again, take your time, go through it, make sure that everything that you have populated is correct, and then when you're done, you click on save, which is submit, and then when you click on that, it is gone. And this is how you fill your Polish visa application form. So if you find this video helpful, you please give it a thumbs up and share with your friend, and also do not forget to subscribe. And if you also want me to do like visa, show you how to fill like some visa application form for another country, just drop it in the comment section and I will make a video on that. Until then, this is where I'm gonna draw the curtain for this video. So see you guys in my next video, and thank you very much for watching. Bye.